Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is D, and today's tarot card of the day out of the Wildwood Tarot deck is the King of Bows and the Adder, and court card coming up after all these life lessons cards, and it's going to be asking you some questions. So just prepare for it. Now, the card that just fell off was the Three of Bows and Fulfillment, and when I was meditating on this card, kings to me are all about ruling the castle, and the bows is all about fire energy, creativity, action energy, all right? Now, this King of Bows, this Adder, is symbolic of magical power and healing. And, there has been some healing going on here, all right, within the cards that have fallen down for the last week. Now, this Adder is charismatic. He's attractive. It's, he's a mature leader, okay? He's a leader that's going to come across as you can't bullshit him, all right? And it's, this could be you, this could be somebody that you know, all right? And he's going to be very action oriented, all right? He'll have some high energy, he'll have a lot of wisdom, all right, within whatever realm he's in, and he's going to be able to provide leadership that nobody's going to challenge, okay? It's going to be a leader that people listen to, and he has thought everything out, and they're not going to challenge that leadership. He's always going to be the one that shows you the direct path, all right? And he's going to help you realize your goals, so whatever those goals are. Now, if this is a person in your life, or if it's somebody you're working with, some of the aspects you want to look at is somebody who's honorable, okay? Someone who stands out in a crowd. I don't want to say they're flamboyant, but they just carry themselves. They carry themselves as a leader, and it's hard to think of who that might be without stepping on toes. But in my opinion, if you watch how Barack Obama handles himself when he was in the presidency and when he was out of the presidency, it's just the way he stands, and he talks to people. He talks to them as if he's one of them. All right, he's got that leadership which is unchallenged. All right. He's also very, very charismatic. This is somebody that takes charge. If this is an aspect of their characteristics, it's putting their touch on things. Okay, and what I mean by that is putting their spin within the project. All right, leaving a little bit of their legacy. Let's go back to President Obama. It was the Obamacare Act, right? He left his touch with what was going on. All right. Some of that aspect is also the assertiveness and the enthusiasm that they have. So as you're thinking about this card, maybe this is you. Maybe you have that assertiveness and enthusiasm. All right. Now, if this is an event, whether it's a social event or a work event, or maybe an event that just happens, when you're walking or driving or running, okay, it's establishing a positive note, okay, maybe on a project, or maybe you've decided, I'm going to be I'll start something, all right, and it's going to be very positive. Could be taking a stand for something that you believe in, all right, maybe a protest, or taking a stand for neighborhood watch, things on that nature. Looking for opportunities, to reach the goal that you're moving towards, whether it's a spiritual goal, a physical goal, a psychological goal, an emotional goal, a personal goal, however you want to look at it. Now, this king, like all court cards, they ask a couple questions, and this king is asking you, where do you need to take charge? That's the first question, and I'll run through the cards here. Where do you need to take charge in manifesting that shaman spirit? Where do you need to take charge to manifest what you want in your goals? Because with the 3 or 4 court cards that are here, or the life lessons cards, it's for you to take that next step to meet that. And I think yesterday we talked about a spiritual goal. Okay, so if you want to, move in, manifest something spiritually in your life, where do you need to take charge of that? Do you need to write an email? Do you need to say something to somebody? Do you need to, say some affirmations, right? To the universe. All right. You need to, this is an action card, this King of Bows. He's asking you to take a step to manifest what's going on. Where do you need to take charge in listening to the riddles? Okay, of what the seer has to say. All right. Watching the numbers that pop up, listening to, the wind, all right, feeling the earth, listening to your intuition, all right. Where do you need to take charge in moving forward into that materialism or now manifestation period, right? Where do you need to act on that intuition that you're possibly listening to? Where do you need to take charge with the way the universe is protecting you? How can you open yourself up to allow more of the universe's blessings to come down upon you? Okay, what do you need to make time within your day to meditate? Do you need to make time to sit by, the lake with your feet in the water and feel the elements? Right? Where do you need to take charge with that? Where do you need to take charge with that five of arrows, frustration? Okay, I can tell you right off the bat, if you're going to take charge of this, you need to calm down. You need to get some steady breathing in. You need to steady your arm and steady your bow, okay? And that, take charge of your emotions. Don't get so wrapped up, okay, in what's happening. Relax. Take a step back. Steady yourself. Take charge of those emotions. The hooded man had you look within, right? And you did. You looked within. You took charge, okay, like that King of Bows is asking you. And he might be asking you, what else do you need to look within for? What are those fears? What are those, those happy thoughts that you need to put into place, put into action? And by looking within, you can take charge. And then you have the 10 of arrows, the instruction. Where do you need to take charge with that instruction? As a student or as a teacher? All right. Where do you need to take charge to possibly start a new class that'll help you with your spirituality? What do you need to take charge in to learn more about the esoteric? Okay. How can you take charge in using that in your everyday life? And then the other question is, that he asks, this King of Bows, is where is your enthusiasm leading you? Where is your enthusiasm leading you in learning something new? Is your enthusiasm leading you to look even deeper within for those answers? Is your enthusiasm leading you to put more arrows in your quiver? To relax? To take on the aspect of that hunter or that archer? Is your enthusiasm leading you to look up at the sky, look at the stars, and saying to yourself, you know what? There's more to me than just what meets the eye? That the universe does have a plan for my path, my spiritual path? Is your enthusiasm leading you to walk through that forest at night? Is your enthusiasm leading you to listen to the riddles of what the seer has to say? Is your enthusiasm got your attention span on high alert to watch for stuff? And knowing that the shaman is there to manifest things for you, where's your enthusiasm leading you to manifest what you want in your life? So that's, some of the questions that this King of Bows asks. And it comes up at a time where you're working on your spiritual quest. All right? And you're asking yourself, now it's a great time to ask these questions. Because, the shaman and the seer, are 1 and 2 after the Fool. And, they're showing up at a time to help you manifest, to help you move forward on that next step that you have on your journey. So there you go. That's today's card of the day, the King of Bows, the Adder. Hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and share it with others. And this is Dee for Spirit's Path, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care, God bless, and stay safe.